Hey, what's up, guys? So, since last time I went out and mined some rutile, I actually realized when I was looking through my ore listing that I had found some on the original island that I had spawned on, which is definitely pretty convenient for me. I just kind of sailed over there. It was actually a longer ride than I expected, but I went down and mined some of that rutile, and it's in my inventory now. So I have some ilmenite and rutile, but I don't really care too much about the ilmenite, so I'm just gonna probably store it. And I also realized that even if you use like a silk touch pick or a drill, you don't get to pick up. Or whoops, I want that rutile. Yeah, you don't get to pick up the small ores, which I didn't actually know. And I looked, and I think it's an intended feature. I think silk touch is supposed to make it easier to obtain like gems out of an ore, like out of a small ore. I guess I don't know. I don't know why it is like that. I think it shouldn't probably be like that. I think Fortune should probably do that, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I was a little disappointed just because I was expecting to be able to get a little bit more um, rutile, but it is what it is. I ended up getting a good amount of it. I don't remember where I put it. Oh, it's here. It's in the sluice, but you can't see it because it got sucked up. But anyway, I'm going to process the rutile with some dynamite. And let me go grab some bauxite because I don't think I have quite enough to fill out the entire cube. So there's kind of two ways to do this. I'm just going to do this the simple way. But, so let me just show sort of how you do this. So you want to build sort of like a coke oven shape. So you do like the 3 by 3 by 3. And then you can either leave the center empty. Oh, whoops. You can either leave the center empty like this, or you could, if you have a drill, not like this kind of drill, if you have a hand drill, I think it is. So if you have like, actually, I might as well just show this because this is like I guess the unintuitive way. Like you wouldn't know to do this unless you already had done it. So I have this hand drill, for example, and what you can do is I'll just use this bauxite for example. So you take this hand drill and you right click. Oh, maybe it doesn't work on bauxite. Huh. All right, let me go get my amethyst drill, or not my amethyst, my amber drill. Um, but anyway, if you or can you do it with the hand drill? I think you can. Let me see. We'll pick this up with silk touch. Pick that up. I do it in this. Oh, maybe the mining level isn't high enough. That's weird. Does it have to be like this, like limestone? Okay, maybe I'm a liar. I don't know. You're supposed to be able to do it that way. Maybe you have to use. Oh, no, yeah, okay. You do have to use the electric one to do it this way. But so what you're supposed to be able to do is right click on a drill or on a piece of ore with a drill, and it's supposed to place a dynamite inside of that ore basically. So the dynamite sits in the block and it juts out a little. So either way you're still getting the same amount of I guess coverage because you won't be able to if you drilled it like into this ore, for example, you still wouldn't be able to place a block here. So either way, you're going to get the same amount. It's just a matter of, I guess, convenience. I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to place a dynamite in the middle, and then let me go get a flint and steel. One. And then we light the dynamite. Oh, I don't think it actually lit. There we go. Then you back up a little bit, and then there you go. All of the ores drop. And now I got a significant amount of ore out of that. So that was one block of bauxite and, I don't know, 25 blocks of rutile ore. So even if you doubled 25, obviously 50. So I got much more than that. So, that's a much better way to process all your ores. Especially if they're ores that are like super valuable, it's definitely worth doing that. And also, I realize I'm an idiot, and there's a boomstick, which is like a lower tier of dynamite that still gives you Fortune 3. And I should have been using this the whole time. It's pretty cheap to make. It's just gunpowder. I might even still like make some of that, just in case I want to process something that's like in the world. Like, for example, if I want to bring that with me to mine small ores, I might do that. At least until I get like a good system to automatically create this kind of dynamite. Because, Fortune 3 is still better than what I have on my F-Reen. I only have Fortune 2. So getting that would definitely improve my yield even still. That's definitely worth doing. But anyway, I'm going to run all of this stuff through the processing system so I can get all the dynamite, or sorry, not the dynamite, all the rutile that I need in order to make the titanium diesel engines to run the cryo distillation tower. And I also, what I should have done is gone out and mined some pentlandite because I don't have enough invar to make a second distillation tower, but that's fine. It's not like a huge priority at the moment. And I don't actually know if the crusher can do rutile. At least that tier of crusher. I don't... Okay, yeah, I think it should be fine. It just takes a while. Yeah, rutile just takes a while to process, but I think I also have to tell rutile where to go. I think the only good option is the magnetic separator. I should set up acids pretty soon because some ores are going to be better done through the acid, but that's zircon. I don't give a shit about zircon right now. But yeah, there's some ores that are better done through the acids, and I should probably start doing those, but for now, it's not a big deal. Put this rutile here. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of, get stuff as it comes through here and add it to the filters. What does zircon... What's the best way to use this? Rutile. Oh, you can get... Oh, you can get uraninite out of that. Shit. Okay, I'll set that to the centrifuge then. Yeah, no. Alright. Zircon can go there. And I will forcefully put that in the centrifuge. There we go. So this should... Yep, it's already going through. And it should be coming through here. Yep. This is good. We have a full end-to-end process for rutile. I think bauxite I also have going through, but this might take a minute in order to process, so I can just start processing the rutile dust as it's coming out. Throw that over here. And I'm going to need quite a bit of basically everything involved, so start that up. And light this, and I also need to start up this. So that can run for a little while. Yep, doing a big batch. Just want to make sure I have all the outputs captured over here. Actually, what is rare earth? The best way to just centrifuge it? Yeah. Okay. Let me just make a big one so I can add that to the filter. I love GregTech filters so much, the big ones, because I sort of had like a dose of comparison from playing Blightfall with my friend, and we were setting up an ore processing thing there. And in Blightfall, you have to do... There's like sort of the same kind of like ore strata going on in Blightfall, but the thing is, a lot of like mining methods, like for example the arcane bore from Thaumcraft, it doesn't like dig up the ore. Like basically when you mine ores in that, normally it converts it into like the stock ore, so just like a stone ore. But if you use, for example, the arcane bore from Thaumcraft with Silk Touch, it just straight up it copies the block out of the world, kind of. You get whatever that ore strata version of the ore is, or sorry, the stone strata version. So you get like comatite, I don't know, like iron, for example. And that's not processable in any of the machines, so we had to set up like custom filters for all the stone types, and we had to make a system to like silk touch with an autonomous activator after the ore came in. It's a nightmare, and it sucks even more because the only kind of like good filters that are in that pack are like thermal expansion ones, and they have a very limited amount of space. Like the Enderium ones have, I don't know, like a 3x6 interface, so you can really only filter like a couple per, I don't know, filter or servo or retriever. And so you end up having to use a lot of them. It's just ridiculous. and I was just talking about, like, with my friend, how good the GregTech ones are, because you have such a big inventory for filters, and you can sort of just easily chain them. They're so much better. It gives you a lot of perspective, I guess, when you have to go back to shitty versions of stuff. Sorry, I don't know if anybody finds that interesting, but it makes me appreciate how good GregTech actually is. Alright, I think I'm just gonna centrifuge this. I don't really care about the byproducts all that much, but I don't really want to set up a sifter. I don't know, maybe I'll just leave that. Maybe I'll set up a sifter if I'm feeling really ambitious, but I don't know. Give me all that. Is there actually any other use for rutile? I just want to check. I guess aside from processing plastic, but I don't really care about that right now. There you go. Oh, are we full here? Oh yeah, we are. I'm realizing that I have no way to access this electrolyzer. Oh, but what's going on here? Are you not? Oh, it's going. It's just doing a lot at a time. This is taking its sweet time, but it's processing a lot of rutile, so that's cool. Actually, I want to double check my aluminum. It's all good. We don't have a lot of aluminum. Where is the aluminum going? Going to here. I'll just leave that stack there. I think I might need to run more alumina. Yeah, I don't have a lot of aluminum, which is good that I process all that bauxite, and I'm gonna process even more. Because I want a good amount of aluminum, because I'm going to be dealing with a lot of MV stuff coming up. So it's going to be worth, and this is a good opportunity to showcase exactly how good doing this Silk Touch dynamite setup is. It's just so fantastic. There we go. Gotta love it. All right, let's see. That's 26 blocks. And I got more than 2 stacks. I almost got 3 stacks from the bauxite. So, quite a good yield. And I still have absolutely tons over here. Process over here. Not really. I guess, oh, pentland. I like this that way anyway. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go and get some pentlandite. I think I'm gonna make a a mob tower just so I can get gunpowder from creepers, because I don't making gunpowder like normally just sucks ass, to be honest, like the GregTech way. I think you might be able to do it. Just or hold on. I just look at the blue stick. I think you can do it with nitric acid, which is like pretty much infinite once you get like a system to make that thing, but I don't know. Actually, maybe you can't. I thought you could do it with um, dynamite dust, but maybe you cannot. You might have to use sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate. Oh yeah, you do. You just need potassium carbonate. Yeah, I don't know. It's not amazing. Hydroxide. I think it's probably easier to do it with like sodium hydroxide or sodium nitrate rather. Sodium carbonate. Hydroxide. I think this just comes from salt at some point. Yeah, I'll probably end up having to do with salt, but you could see it's just a ridiculous process. It's not worth doing really. Um, I would rather just get them from like an infinite creeper farm or, you know, a mob chopper, to be honest. So, I don't know. Maybe it might be considered a little cheaty considering there's a way to do it in GregTech, but it's a matter of convenience, I suppose. I'm gonna get so much titanium, which I'm happy about because I need a lot of it for different processes. Look at that. Absolutely gotta love it. Just there's not a wave that I Oh yeah, never mind. I was wondering, I thought I set this up incorrectly. I just forgot how this system like processed titanium. So I was like, oh, is this supposed to go somewhere else, but no, it's just, this is the input, that's the output. Titanium comes out from the bath, not from the electrolyzer. So I just confused myself a bit. Right. You should be good. Actually, I think I need more calcite, so I can go and do that real quick. I don't know if I ever showed making calcite, but it's a pretty simple process. Actually, I have to go and steal it from my hematite setup. Just do a stack, why not? This is very simple stuff. You just get it from electrolyzing. I guess you could do it from chalk. I thought you could do this also from limestone dust. Or is it crusher? Maybe you have to do it from a crusher. Crusher. I could have sworn I did it with limestone. Limestone dust. Oh, it's centrifuging. That's why. Yeah, so you just centrifuge it, and that's how you get that. This, and I will just use this for now. Do I have a spare drum? Almost positive I do. Or actually, there's probably a drum over here that already... Yeah, just take this one. Fill this bad boy up with calcite, and then I'll go and put it over there. Throw that in, and light this. And it's pretty simple. I think I showed this, but you can straight up take it out with a ceramic jug and pour it into the barrel. A pretty easy process. Yo. It's definitely advisable to have an automatic shut-off for this kind of thing, because obviously it heats up quite quickly. I guess depending on what burning box you have, but... Oh. Should be the last batch of it, so I can just forcefully shut this off. There we go. Not too bad. And that should contain quite a lot. Yeah. That'll hold me for a long time for this system. You're not pouring in? Not here. Let's take a look. Will fill vertically adjacent tanks. Maybe it just can't hold more. I don't know. Little weird. And what are we bottlenecked on here? Oh, just the magnesium. That's fine. As long as it's processing, I don't care. I think there must be an abandoned mine shaft underneath, because I can hear, like, the rattling of mine carts and stuff all the time. I have to go and light it up, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that system is triggered. Magnesite. Where does that come from? Lewis bromite? Oh, it's probably the ammonite. Now, what is being processed here? Is this actually doing anything? Double check. I don't... Oh, you're still processing. Oh, whoops. We put this dynamite away because I don't need to carry it around. Oh yeah, it's still processing quite a bit. I'm going to end up with a lot of ilmenite. I should make a better system to get chlorine, to be honest. I am probably just... Well, I might need to wait to get tungsten. I think the only better one is that. Yeah. Well, there's also tungsten steel, but not as efficient, and I don't even know why it exists, to be honest. Tungsten steel. Why does that exist? It's literally the exact same. It's just more expensive. Or more of a pain in the ass to make. That's stupid. Yeah, I can change it. Fuck. That is very strange. Okay. But yeah, anyway, I can probably upgrade this. I think I can support throughput of this. I don't think we're using like a super high amount of whatever that crap is called, the hot water. I don't even think I have it hooked up to like properly take in all of the water there. I think it's not as efficient as it probably could be. So I can increase that and then just switch the tank and the heat exchanger to kind of increase the throughput of that, and then make it an MV electrolyzer and basically get that stuff for free too. Just so that I get more chlorine coming through, and that way I can run ilmenite through without really caring about that. But right now, just that's the only reason I'm not running ilmenite through, is just because it's like a waste of chlorine, essentially. I don't... Do you get titanium tetrachloride from ilmenite? Ilmenite. Oh yeah, you do. So you do get some of your chlorine back, but you don't get all of it, which is kind of annoying. I'm guessing all of my chlorine is sitting inside of titanium tetrachloride. Just takes a minute to come back, but that's okay. And absolutely take its time. Actually, do I have it set to void here? I stupid? No. Void, that's okay. I don't think I did, at least. I don't think there's a valve here. Eventually, I'll set up some system to, like, detect how much is in there and void it accordingly, but right now I just can't be asked to set the system up. Like, that coming. Probably, okay, yeah, bauxite. Alright. So that is being set up, and now I should start working on clearing... I don't know, I think I need to move all this stuff. Because optimally, I want to run both distillation towers here, like in the middle chunk. Like if I show the chunk boundaries, so this side of the factory is all in this kind of right-hand chunk. I want both distillation towers to be in the middle, but I want the cryo distillation tower to be, I don't know, like kind of back here. So I'll point it towards that way because that is where I'm going to do circuits. I'll just do them in the middle, kind of. I'll do the cryo distillation tower like here, and then I'll do the regular distillation tower like in the middle here. That way it can sort of produce its oil and everything, or whatever. I'm going to end up doing ethanol maybe. And I can kind of pump that directly around the factory through the middle. And then I can take the noble gases that direction. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oops. Button. Or do I have a... Whatever, I'll just get rid of the water. There we go. I'm going to move this stuff. I don't really need this cobblestone generator right now. Let me... Where's my good tape? No. Here we go. Not enough tape. Are you shitting me? Is it because it's like nearly full? I need like better tape. Here. There's different kinds of tape that are like more durability and stuff. Duct tape. Thin plastic. Do I really have to spend plastic on that? That's fucking ridiculous. Whatever. I'll just make a new roll of tape and just save this one other for another thing. Yeah, I just need 3 paper. Of course, I don't have sugar canes for it. This is more so just a waiting for tungsten coming. I need a, or not tungsten, titanium kind of thing. I need a bunch of titanium. I basically need 3 diesel engines worth of it. Because I basically just testing creative to see how much energy I need. So I'm gonna essentially need 3 titanium dynamos, or titanium diesel engines in order to run 3 MV dynamos, so like the aluminum ones, and that is pretty much exactly the amount of energy it takes to run the cooling thing, which is perfect. It's a very easy solution, and I can just run electrical cables to kind of handle everything. I need 1 sticky resin to make into that, and then I could just juice the rest of this. And then turn this into rubber. And bottle, make that into glue. Do it in crafting table. Do it like that, and then I get a new roll of tape just for that 1 barrel. But whatever. I mean, I guess I could have just Holy shit. I think this has 10,000 when you craft it. Okay, yeah. It uses, I guess, the same amount of durability as there are items in the thing, which is fair enough. I'll just keep this, like, in a chest for now. I guess this is for progress kind of. I combine these, actually. That should be a mechanic. I guess it's not realistic, but it should be anyway. I think it's stupid that you have to kind of, like, use them up or throw them away. Extra. I'm looking for a bucket. I'm sure I have an extra. Oh, there it is. So we grab that. Perfect. Then I can just dig up the... Whoops. Bunch of crap in my inventory. Alright. So I kind of want this to be in the center of the chunk, but against this wall. That way it's not crossing any chunk boundaries. And this is the wall of the chunk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So then 3. And I want the top of it to come to, like, here. I want to be able to kind of, like, have a multi-floor thing, or, like, catwalks almost. I'm going to make this the top of it, I think, just to give myself a buffer of, like, 3 blocks. So this is going to be the top of the distillation tower. And I will actually grab all those parts. Here, let me put this shit here for now, just because it's all sort of the same build. Sorry, I had to turn my mic off and sneeze. Alright, so let me get the distillation tower parts and the cryo distillation tower in the thingy, but I don't have the heat exchangers. I still need to make those. So this goes like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just thinking, yeah, I guess the pipe, it doesn't matter if the pipes cross chunk boundaries. It's more so I don't want the distillation tower itself to cross the chunk boundary. So this should be okay. Let me just dig myself a way to get out of here. So this is going to sort of be the back of the tower. And then I'll just point it basically into here. I think that should be okay. Just put this here, and I don't need all now. The distillation tower parts. Okay. It needs to be 8 tall. I mean, I have exactly the amount of parts I need, so I can't really... There's no way for me to mess that kind of thing up. And it's not hollow, in case you're building this yourself. It has to be fully solid the whole way through, which is... it is what it is. I guess I'll still touch this. Though copper is ridiculously common. I suppose the byproducts of copper are worth touching it for, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, you get nickel? Gold, nickel, yeah, you get nickel. And then I think you get nickel again if you magnetic separate it, yeah. And you also get cobaltite, which is cool, which is... I think you can even get more from doing it with the acids, if I'm not mistaken. You get there, and then you bathe it. You get cobalt straight up out of the hydrochloric acid or the aqua... Wait, either? Am I crazy? Okay, maybe it's just... I don't know. Maybe it's just aqua regia. I don't know. But then you can take the... Or wait. Okay. Auric acid. So I guess this just gives you gold. There's no other thing to get out of it. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. I would just get nickel. I don't really care for the copper or the gold. Sorry if you could hear my cat. She's a bit vocal today. So that's whatever. I'll just keep going until I have no more parts. And this should be the last level. Clear this out so I can walk. 1, 2, and then this has to go... I should put it on this side, actually. So this will go here. This goes there, and then this goes here. This is not going to activate until it gets the heat exchangers on the bottom, but it has all of the ports, which is good. I think it'll even tell me structure did not form, and that's because there's no heat exchangers. But once I get the heat exchangers there, it'll work fine. And then I will put, let me just clear the space preemptively a little bit. So I'm going to put the other distillation tower essentially right next to this. So this, oh, whoops. This I'm going to point like here, and then this is the main face. That's a cooling face, and then this is the heating face. So once the heat exchangers are here, this will pass its cooling to the heat exchangers, and this will run, and then this heating side will do the same on the other side. That's all cool there. And I'll just put pipes here once I do. For now, it's fine. I'm gonna... Whoops, I forgot I put a staircase here just for this. Let's go up here. And... I mean, for now, it's not... I can't really do much with it anyway, so... Let me see if I have enough... Holy shit, look how much rutile I got. Really... Dynamite is so goddamn good. I should have been... I feel so stupid for not remembering the boomsticks. Because that would have also, like, pushed me a lot closer with my materials to, like, the highest yield, but, you know, what can you do? I only have 15 titanium. I need quite a bit. For a dynamo, how much is a dynamo? 23? Yeah, so it's 23 times 3. So, quite a lot. Let's see. Is there anything I need to filter? All looking good. I don't think there's much running over here anymore, but just let the system go until it has nothing. Let me put my tape away as well. I'm just gonna end up carrying like a bunch of barely working things of tape eventually. Just need like a garbage can for tape. Alright, let me put my mining drill here and put the copper away. I really need to make this system a little more robust now, so I have like an auto, kind of like a dump chest essentially. Otherwise, this is gonna become a very awkward system. And I should also teach the system how to like process ores, like how to put ores where they need to go. Just trying to think how many gears and stuff I need. So I need 3 big gears, which I can already make. That's for 3 big gears. I need 3 small gears, so that's actually perfect there. If I get some more titanium, I can work on, I guess, the pipes, depending on how many out. Wait a second. I could just make the gears now. That way it's already done. Where are my pins? They're probably over here. Yep. Alright, so 15 titanium. And we will get the gears coming out. An iron rod here from... I think I made a selector tag or something. Don't even know where to put this. I guess I'll just put it here. Steel nuggets can go here because I just use it to make flint and steels basically. Jeez, I forgot. This takes a while to heat up with that much titanium. That's okay. Can't really complain about having too much titanium. Oh, there we go. This is enough for 3 plates, so that's good. I can use that to make the pipes, and then I won't have to worry about the pipes, so I'll just put those in. Very good. Once I start getting the distillation tower working, I will start on the presses. And that I'll just make 3. I think I need to make 3. I look at argon, I'll see how many things. Yeah, it's just 3. Helium, neon, argon. I think these all make silicon boule. I'll just make 3. Oh shit. 1, 1, 1. Hello. Oh. I forgot there's like more than a unit's worth in there. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1. There we go. And this 2, 3. Perfect. That's everything I need in that regard. And actually, where's my bauxite coming out? I need to run this through. What the fuck? Why is it so little? Oh, it must still be processing titanium. That's why. I'll just... Oh, I guess I can start it up. How much bauxite runs through that? I forgot. Okay. I guess I can do it with one or multiple. Fine. I should really label, like, where everything goes in. Or it's just here. Bauxite goes here. Right? Bauxite goes to autoclave. Yeah. Okay. So this I can fire up again. And this I can fire up again. Just let them go. All good. Alright. Sorry, I'm going over here. I need to put more titanium in this thing, probably. Jesus. What is the bottle? The bottleneck is just this. I might upgrade that electrolyzer to HV and... Well, I don't think I can, actually. I think the next tier of... Not dynamo. Diesel. The next tier of diesel engine is tungsten steel. So, probably not a good idea to do that until... Well, I guess I could just put another titanium dynamo, or diesel engine dynamo combo, and then run that at a higher, I don't know, value, but I just don't feel like screwing this system up. I like it being compact like this, so I'll have to wait until I get tungsten. Which is not too far off, I just have to... I have to find tantalum. That's really what it is. It's the absolute worst process ever. I don't even know if I showed it, but just, or I have tantalite here. Essentially, you need 7 units of tantalum, which is, some amount of tantalite. I don't remember, but that's, you basically need to do a bunch of acid bullshit just to process this, and it's only for this, basically. There's not really much of a use for tantalum afterwards, because it doesn't make, like, super good... I mean, it makes good burning boxes, I guess, but I don't really care about that. You can just make big boilers. I don't even think this has an associated, like, boiler tank, which is even, like, more ridiculous. You can make, like, a big crucible out of it, I guess, but other than that, it's really just completely pointless. But, yeah, so you need to make, like, potassium fluoride, you need to make the hydrogen fluoride, and then you get this nonsense here, then you have to bathe it in molten sodium in order to get the actual unit of tantalum. And you need 7 of these to make a crucible, so you really need to run this like 4 times this process, because you get like 20 of this shit. And then you take this tantalum and you can melt it down in one of the like higher tier crucibles. I think coltan is the one that you have to melt it in. I don't know, it's one of those. It's I'll end up showing it because it's just like a process that is not super straightforward. I mean, if you look through NEI, you can sort of figure it out, but doing it for the first time, if you've never, like, done it before, is kind of annoying. It's, like, worse than doing titanium. It's worse than doing aluminum very easily. Because it's something you don't... It's not even worth setting up, like, a dedicated system for, because you only do it one time. That's really my biggest problem with it. So you just end up setting up, like, a bunch of manual machines. Like, a bunch of, like, mixers or what, I don't even know. I think Greg has changed it, like, 4 times at this point, and it's been pretty bad each time. But it was less bad before. I don't even know why he changed it. Maybe it's more realistic now, but I don't know. I think I could be getting more bauxite if I did an acid setup for this, but truth be told, I don't think it's worth doing. You just get alumina out of it, and at some point you can just make alumina by electrolyzing like clay. Alumina. Like once you get a really good source of power, you can just electrolyze, not Alex, like a type of clay that you can make. Or yeah, here it is, dry clay. So this is, I think that's HV. Or no, actually, that is MV. That's just the highest MV that you can get. So you can electrolyze clay, and then you get alumina from that, and you can make infinite clay by like pulverizing, I don't know, or it's maybe not even pulverizing. I think you can even sift it out of gravel or something. You get clay from gravel. So you can basically just make infinite of it, so it's not even gonna bother getting the most out of this. And also you get ilmenite as a byproduct, I guess, which I care more about than every single drop of bauxite. How am I not getting bauxite? Is it stuck processing something else? It should be getting bauxite if I'm not. What are you processing? Oh, it's still processing rutile. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. I really can't complain. I mean, this is fantastic. I didn't realize actually how much this would end up making. But that'll set me for a very long time. I mean, I already have over 100 here, and I have like tons being processed right now, so no complaints from me on that. I can turn these now into the other plates, because I think I need curve plates. Yes. So I will do that. And these curve plates, please. Or just turn them to regular plates, and I will turn them to plates. There we go. And in the meantime, I can turn these into the pipes that I need. You here, you. I think so. Cool. So that's that, and just wait for this to get to like 19, whatever it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Let that cool down. Check if there's anything I need to store. Really, alumina, centrifuge it. I think that's actually it. Get bauxite, alumina, and cool, I guess. Put that over here. 1, 1. Oh, there. I think that should handle that. What do you do with gibbsite? I don't even know what gibbsite is. Oh, it's aluminum hydroxide. Okay. So if I magnetic separate it, get that bauxite, ilmenite, hematite. But if I do this, I get ilmenite, hematite. Wait, what do you not get? You don't get bauxite, I guess? What do you even, how do you like process this? Aluminum. Oh, you can just, oh, that's like, it's like an even more processed version of alumina, which is kind of cool. So I will set this, I think, magnetic separator. Yeah, so that's the only thing you lose out on is bauxite, which is totally fine. Better to get the gibbsite anyway. So I will set this in the magnetic separator. I want it to be that. And then just put these in. So gibbsite, go here. And that's fine. Okay, kaolinite clay. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is the only way it can be processed, so turn this into a purified one and put that up here and just put that here. Not that I really care either way, but I think that's just like the easiest way to set it through. I'm still undecided on how I want to do this. I don't really care to get, what is gloomstone? I don't know what this shit even does, to be honest. Gloomstone, like an alternative of glowstone, I'm assuming. Signal. Like, is this just anything? Oh yeah, just any glowstone. Okay. I mean, fuck it. I'll just sift it, I guess. I'll just leave it until I have a sifter. I don't give a shit. I don't know what gloomstone does. I need bauxite. Why are you? Oh, that's supposed to be here. Whoops. I don't even think this is like all the rutile, which is crazy. This is gonna be quite a long process. I'm gonna have to probably upgrade this shredder eventually because it's not gonna be able to keep up. We just don't have any. I guess I should make a barrel or something, a drum to hold more titanium tetrachloride because I think that's like stopping it from running all the time. something to keep in the back of my mind, I suppose. It's okay. Oh, I need to make curve plates that I need. What do I... Oh, I need to make another... I'll just turn these all into curve plates, because that's what I need anyway. Oh, and I need the hammer. So one, or whoops, one like that, driver, or wrench, and then that. And these are all good. So now I just need I need small rods, like regular rods, I guess, and then I need the robust. So we're getting there. It's coming down the line. It'll just take a little while. I guess that isn't bottlenecking. It ends up filling quite quickly. So I guess if I wanted to like make the system better, I could double the bath setup realistically. I don't know. That's like the only way to move more. Unless once again I can make another buffer, but I think the bath is just easier to expand out a little bit. That's all good there. Yeah, my ore processing is going. Looks like everything's coming through the way it should be. Good. I think I need to reconfigure this. Pentland, I don't want going through the magnetic separator. I want it to go through the bath optimally because I don't... What is sparolite? Gypsum, I don't give a shit about. Sulfur, I also don't give a shit about. This arsenic? Oh, it's platinum as well. I think cyan vitriol. Oh, I guess that just gives you like straight up nickel. I thought that might also give you sparolite. That's tough. I don't know. I think if I just get like regular sparolite, like not refined, but purified. I think this has its own thing, chloroplatinic acid. That gives you a bunch of platinum group sludge. I do want to look at that sludge. But I also want to see. Oh yeah, so that goes there. That's fine. Shit. What does this do? So you can electrolyze that straight into platinum. Cool. Then platinum group sludge, you centrifuge, and you can get more platinum. So yeah, I guess that's a good way to increase yield, but I don't know. I have to decide if I want to do pentlandite through acid or through magnetic separator. I mean, yield that different? 50% for two, 5 times. Realistically, you'll get like 5 little bonus ones. For this, it is a little bit lower, but at the same time, you do get that. Try to think if I need how much platinum you really need for this. I mean, you do need quite a bit of platinum. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll keep it here. I think that's the yield is close enough that it's probably worth just keeping it this way. Don't. Oh, I also forgot to factor in the cyan vitriol. You do get quite a bit of. To be fair. I thought Sheldonite was a platinum thing. Sorry, this is probably not very interesting to people. I'm just like trying to think of how to process this stuff. I mean, maybe it's valuable information if you're setting up an ore processing thing as well and you don't know how to, I guess, decide those kinds of things. It's kind of a, you have to kind of decide based on what your use case is. Oh, straight up hydrochloric acid. Chloride gives you tin. Okay, yeah, I don't, that's worthless. I don't need like extra tin. I have plenty. I think realistically, unless there's something that comes out tonight. Oh, I guess okay, that gives you tungsten and stuff. Okay, yeah, whatever. Centrifuge is fine. I was thinking zircon might be worth aiming for with that, but nah. Trying to redecide how I'm processing all these things. Let's see. This is just centrifuge. Whatever this shit is. Right, or yeah, dynamite. Gypsum, I don't think you can process any other way. Rare earth, same thing. Zircon, same thing. Okay. Wait. Oh, rutile half. Okay, that's fine. And then for these, it's the same. Oh, wait, rutile. Oh, wait, what? Why would you do it this way? What is the value? You just get manganese chloride? Oh, that's kind of stupid. I would rather just get the rutile. Even, I don't know, I guess it just gives you that option. Uh, oh, I added rutile twice. Whoops. Fluorite, I don't think you can even process a different way. Bismuth, same thing. Yeah, fluorite is just greater fluorite. So, yep. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm happy with that being the way it is. Holy shit, look at this. I'm gonna end up with a lot of bauxite and a lot of rutile. Is venting. That's steam? Ow. Yes, it is steam. As long as it doesn't fill up, fine. Are you even running anymore? No. Let's go check on the bauxite. I don't even know if there's enough to like add into this. There's literally 0. That's okay. I guess I'll process the bauxite because I think it like takes less time. I would like to add it to that system just to get it coming through. There we go. Just give something to the autoclave to work on. Cool. All right. Stop throwing steam everywhere. Chill out. Oh my god, okay. It is good that I came and looked at that. I need a... Might need 2 valves, and I might need a givelometer in order to, like, enable a trash can to void extra steam. Because that is not okay. I'm just gonna turn that off straight up and let it not produce. Because I think there's already, like, so much steam in this. Yeah, that is gonna last it a while, so... Ooh. It's a good thing I didn't let that run, like, when I was not here. You still processing bauxite? Yeah. Cool. That just do its thing. All over here. And you know what? I can, while I'm waiting for all the titanium and stuff to come out too, I can make the heat exchangers because I think I already had all the materials. I just didn't actually make it. So nickel, copper, and iron plates. Wait, is this right? I need 2 more iron. Get the plates that I had been making. All right. So for a heat exchanger, yeah, why am I not able to type right now? Heat exchanger. Or no, it's a heat transmitter. It's Invar plate, so I need 9. So 9 times 4 is 36. Have enough for that? I think actually I have more than enough. Oh no, that's exactly enough. And then it's just the copper plates. I already have the... Okay, that's fine. I can certainly manage this, so it's going to be 6... Or I can't even do it that way. I have to do 4... No, that way. 5 and 10 is the way you have to do it. 5, 10. And then make those into plates. Cool. Okay. And then while I'm doing that, this has to be triple copper. So I need to do 18. So where is my hammer? There it is. So 18, 36. Hammer through them. There we go. Got to be really careful when you're doing this with like excess plates because... Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, if you hit the anvil with just one plate, it turns into item casing. And you really annoying. Alright, these are good. Oops. This is good. And then it's just hammer, wrench. So hammer, wrench, and then I just need to get those as plates. Whenever it decides it's going to work. And also, let me add givelometer. What does that take? Oh, just a piece of quartz. That's easy. This basically just measures pressure. So I can measure how full of steam that boiler is, and if it goes above a certain pressure, I'll just turn on a trash can and allow steam to be voided. Because I don't have a good way of like toggling that burning box on and off yet. I need either like a solar panel to make an igniter, or I just need like an electric heater, and I'm not at the point of like distributed electricity yet. I can get there eventually, but for right now, it's just not on the menu. And I should have turned this into raw iron first and then added the nickel, but unfortunately I am a bit of a doofus and I didn't do it that way. It is what it is. Right. Come on. 15. Okay. Let me do 10 and 5, but let me do the 10 first this time. And oh, I have another flint and steel. I sure don't. Get a piece of flint. Alright, here's my flint and steel. There's that. That. Oh yeah, never mind. I was like, that does not look like the amount that should be in there, but I forgot already that I'm doing things with just the iron first. Go. Still takes a while, but this at least will allow me to more quickly reach the point that I need to, because I don't have to heat up the nickel to the same um, temperature as the iron, so I reduce the mass overall that I'm heating, which is definitely nice. All right, just gotta get it to 2011 for raw iron, and then I think it's 2011. Yeah, 20, we're already there, so I need to add the nickel, and that just needs to heat up to 19 whatever, and that's not a huge amount of time saved, but it's a good amount. I guess you also save fuel, but I don't particularly care because I have infinite. Gotta wait for this to now heat all the way back up. Come on. Any day. There we go. This also lets you pour it quicker, which is nice convenience. Go. And then same thing. I'll do 4. Heat that up. That'll heat up much quicker. Try to get my view so I can see the thermometer, but it's not working out for me. Come on. Whatever. Actually, maybe I could do it that way. I still can't see it. That's fine. Almost there. All right, 2011, and then the 2 nickel, and then that should be it. That'll be all the invar that I need. Look how much blocks that I have. Holy shit. Great. All right, you're done. All right, so that is everything. I just don't have that one plate, but that's okay. 3, 4, 5, 9, or sorry, 8. And then whenever this is done with its plate, I will retrieve it. And that is, there we go. There. Perfect. All right, let's add this heat transmitter. Long fall boots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this should tell me that the structure is formed. Structure is formed already. Perfect. Yeah, now I just need to figure out what ports each gas comes out of, which is not a huge problem. I'll just add pipes to every single one, and then I'm making this mistake. I need to just get rid of this. There we go. Get him the hell out of here. There we go. So yeah, I just need to add pipes to the back of this in order to get all the gases figured out. And then I need to make the titanium dynamos, or using dynamos. I need to make the titanium diesel engines and the 3 aluminum dynamos, and that will be enough to run that cryo distillation tower. So I will start getting that set up in the meantime, and then when I come back, I will hopefully have that set up, and I can also make the crystal, or what do you call it? Yeah, the crystallization crucibles. I can set those up and hook them up together. So yeah, I'll come back and it'll be at some point in that process. So I'll see you guys next time.